It's a way of accepting everyone for who they are, where they are, and what they need. And I want my children to be raised around that and have those values as they grow up. So we immerse them in that as well. And I'm a firm believer that it helps develop some well-rounded children.
Yes, absolutely. I was thinking, I also there's entrepreneurs in the community, whether they have a for profit, they consider their business a social enterprise, or they have a nonprofit. I find that sometimes, they're mission driven that they don't understand that they also have a business, right?
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
you have a business, your business needs to make money. Right. Right.
Mhm.
And so I know a lot of times there's a misconception there too. I have a nonprofit and I don't make money. No, you're just taxed differently, right? A different
Exactly.
taxing on the structure of your business, but you still need to make money. You still need to fund the business to be able to fund the mission and make the impact that you want to make. Um,
Correct.
so if you could just provide a little bit of clarity around that, so people understand that you can be mission driven and at the same time make the money that you need to make in your business that is going to fund the mission.
Yes, absolutely. It's certainly both doable. You just have to find that right balancing act. And what I found is I had to block off time for me to focus on kind of business issues, HR issues, accounting, things like that. I would actually have to block off time every single day to work on those. And then I could have the rest of my day being focused in on marketing, spreading the message, whatever it might be to really drive the business and drive the mission, like you're mentioning. But it's finding that balance because if you let one take over the other, you're going to fall and you won't be successful. And like you said, if you're not really focusing in on producing that income, you're not going to be successful. You're going to be in the red. And so you do have to find that good balance. Now, what I've kind of gotten into a rhythm now over the years of now doing this is I've got certain afternoons that I've got dedicated to payroll, certain mornings that are dedicated to marketing. So I've gotten a good roadmap of what works for our team and what works most of all for me that's not cumbersome on me, overwhelming, because I still have other things and aspects of the business that I want to work on or need to work on that this can't take up all of my time. So it's learning that balance. It really is.
Yes, I would agree. Audience, if you can do me a favor and type impact in the chat, if you believe that your business is a tool for change. Again, type impact in the chat if you believe that your business is a tool for change. What advice would you give another woman who feels stuck in survival mode but know that they're meant for more?
Don't give up faith. Don't give up faith. Keep those big dreams. Doesn't matter how big you think it is. Don't give up your faith and keep those big dreams because I can tell you the minute you start to lose sight on your vision and your game plan, that's when you're going to stop performing. And I can tell you as wild as your dreams might become, be open to anything that might come down your path because you might be surprised at how you manifest all this to come into your life, and it might not be in the way, shape, or form you thought it was going to be, but it'll still come into your life.